The new trend every 12-year-old is aspiring to be is a rich and famous Twitch streamer. Thanks, Ninja. I remember before Twitch really blew up, when every 12-year-old wanted to be a rich and famous YouTuber. Times have really changed. Unfortunately, when you give a retard access to the internet, a tutorial on how to set up OBS, and half a meg of upload, they're gonna try to be the next Ninja.
So they had it.
The big difference and the huge problem between kids wanting to be huge YouTubers and wanting to be a huge streamer is that even though 99% of the time most kids will upload their shitty gameplay.
Hi guys, I'm playing Minecraft.
Or tutorial video using Notepad and some awful fucking music. The difference is that if you're a YouTuber, at least you have the ability to control the situation, control the content that you want to put out onto the internet. Twitch, on the other hand, well, there's actually some skill. You can't just sit there, not talk, and expect to actually get viewers. That's something that these retards can't understand.
You know, I gotta say one thing. I do feel kind of bad for Susanone right now.
Now, because streaming's the new big thing, a fuck ton of creators took an opportunity to make a shitty video, giving plebs the most basic, generic advice to becoming the next big streamer. I myself, an upcoming streamer, I want to know the tips and tricks, the fucking cheat code from 0 viewers to up with the big boys. Can this guy make it as a Twitch streamer in just 30 days? The answer is no. No one can make it, especially in something as saturated as Twitch, in 30 days. Not unless you have some influence or help. I know this video is a little old, but I'm still gonna go through it because a lot of people seem to not understand the reason why this video was awful, thus furthering the issue of a bunch of people invading the community, thinking they're gonna be the next big streamer making millions of dollars.
Sports cars, stacks of cash, and high-tech setups. Meet the people who've got all of this just by live streaming themselves playing video games.
I've got an ego. Yeah, I've got an ego, bro, because I'm good.
Okay. Now, I know this video was posted before all the shit that happened with GrowScore, but really? They picked him? They picked him to represent Twitch streamers for the rest of the fucking world. Not only that, but I like how they made it seem like every single streamer that is semi-successful or successful in general has boatloads of cash, has Lamborghinis laying around in their fucking garage left and right, and they're just snorting coke and fucking whores.
When these guys go live on websites like Twitch, tens of thousands of fans tune in.
On the first day, one person waited 6.5 hours.
I don't give a fuck if this man was the first person to hit 2 million followers on Twitch.
He's a YouTuber.
Is it as easy as it sounds?
Well, if you're a female on Twitch.
We've taken Matt here, a somewhat average gamer, and given him 30 days to emulate his heroes and go pro.
Yeah,
Now, this is another huge problem with people. Getting paid to play. So many people make the argument, oh, you're just sitting on your ass playing video games all day. And in some aspects, for some streamers, specifically competitive players, people who are pro players at a specific game, that makes sense. They focus more on the actual game itself. They focus on gameplay, them improving on the game, because they're playing it competitively for money. The problem is, for the other 98% of us, it's not getting paid to play, it's getting paid to entertain people online because you're funny. Very, very rarely do people actually watch a streamer for the gameplay itself. Typically, people will watch their favorite streamers because they like how they are, they like who they are, they like their personality, and if it's a game that that streamer is playing that they like, then that's kind of like an added bonus.
So this is it. I'm about to go live. So I've been streaming for 5 minutes and I've got 1 viewer. At this point, I'm not worried. You've got to start somewhere, you know? I'm on my way.
Now, the way this guy reacted, not knowing how the first 5 to 10 minutes of a stream was gonna go, the fact that he couldn't even comprehend when I hit start stream that he's not gonna have any viewers blows my mind personally, but this is again an issue that a lot of people who want to stream, or just people outside of the community who haven't been doing this for years, for some reason can't understand or comprehend. You have 0 followers, no one's just gonna randomly come to you and be like, holy shit, 1,000 viewers in 5 minutes.
So I'm outside Ali Larson's house, aka GrowScore, and in footballing terms, it's kind of like being invited to Wayne Rooney's house.
This is how you know the people who made this video have no fucking idea what they're talking about. Jesus Christ.
I'm here to catch up with him about the last 7 days and find out how I've been getting on.
Get over there!
So, have you managed to pop into the stream and check me out?
I have, Matt. I noticed that a lot of time you're quiet. the best streamers out there could make anything look interesting.
This is something I iterated earlier in the video, and he's actually right. But this is pretty much the only criticism that this guy received throughout the entire video, like, at all.
You can go in my kitchen and you can go ahead and I'm gonna watch you cook. And while you're cooking, I want to be entertained.
I'm not even gonna show you this part of the video. Basically, it's completely pointless. The guy makes some fucking food. He looks like a dumbass. I understand what he's trying to do in regards to making anything quote-unquote content or continuously talking, even when you have nothing to really talk about, just to make it more entertaining instead of not talking when you're streaming. But the problem is this test in the kitchen doesn't work at all because you have a live audience, as in like human people in the same room as you, so you act differently automatically just by human nature. So I don't really see the point in even videos ask, bro score, shut the fuck up.
If he's gonna stand any chance of paying that rent, Matt's gonna need all of the revenue streams he can get.
Dog, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you unironically play Save the World, homie, you need to delete your fucking account.
We're at a halfway point now, and Matt's starting to come out of his shell. He's talking more and engaging with his audience, but is he actually earning any cash?
The answer is no.
Are you on track for this to be a job by the end of the month with the rate that you've been growing?
I'm not on track to pay the rent. I've got 30 subscribers.
How many people have you interacted with physically in the time you've been doing this?
I'd say, not including my housemates, one person.
Here at the Ogscast, we're more about gaming with friends.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be really fun if you would join me on a stream now. Oh, Sammy J just donated $25.75, and he said, all for you, Matt.
Yay, more than halfway through the video, you finally realize this is just a clickbait title. And for those of you who are brain dead, Matt here is getting help from some of the biggest content creators on both YouTube and Twitch. This is why this video is shit in a nutshell. I don't even need to show you the rest of the video. BBC decided to take a trending topic, loosely make a video revolving around kind of a tutorial-ish title to get more views. Obviously something that a lot of young kids want to be. Twitch streamers, but in the video all they do is give one piece of criticism, talk more, which, don't get me wrong, that is a really good criticism, but they don't expand on that one piece of criticism. They don't give you any tips beyond talk more, improvise. Okay, well, how do I improvise? What are some other tips besides this? This entire video and this entire 30-day challenge is completely artificially constructed because of the fact that Matt had help from BBC in regards to getting a setup, helping him set it up in the first place, and then he's getting advice and he's on live streams with creators with millions of followers, something that the average human being cannot have access to, period. This video was completely pointless, and for some reason people didn't comprehend that this video is shit. It gave no actual tips, and the entire 30-day test or challenge was so altered from what a natural perspective of a normal person jumping into Twitch and streaming for 30 days actually is, that it negates the entire video.
The most amazing thing happened. I got more donations in the last half an hour streaming with Mark than I have this whole time that I've been streaming.
Again, the fact this guy can't comprehend, holy shit, I actually made some money off of someone else's stream that actually has a following and a fan base compared to a channel with 0 followers that I started 30 days ago.
So I'm here at I61. It's a gaming festival. It's the Glastonbury of the gaming world. I'm gonna find out if I've done enough to pursue my dream and become a professional streamer.
Hey Matt, Liam here from Twitch. I wanted to congratulate you on your amazing progress over the past 30 days. You've amassed over 1,700 followers and 16,000 unique visitors. I'm very, very happy to tell you that we'd like to offer you a partnership.
Wow, big round of applause, you've done it!
I'm really, really proud.
No, just no. It doesn't work like this. Just stop. Get some help. Another shitty video made by a bunch of old white people in a business room. In the end, really the only thing I can say, from my experience at least, if you want to be a good Twitch streamer, before anything, focus on the type of content that you're going to be producing. Twitch was built off of, and is, a platform for gamers. The problem with that is everyone is doing the same shit. Let's say you play CSGO or League of Legends or fucking Fortnite. All of these games are so oversaturated with streamers, both big and small. You have to think, okay, how can I differentiate myself from all of these other people who only have one viewer. Just playing the game isn't going to be enough unless you're a pro player, and in that case you already have organizations and sponsors and other content creators helping you to grow a lot bigger, and in that in itself you have your own little special niche, which is actually being good in a game that is very popular but is very difficult to master. But like I said, for the majority of us, focus on building a community, focus on the interactivity of chat. It's extremely difficult starting off streaming, so before anything, focus on getting a decent setup. It's pretty much a default nowadays to have a really good microphone, have a really good audio interface, having a really good PC to play any game and stream at basically any quality you want, minimum 720p 60 FPS. Find a graphics designer, spend a little bit of money and get a bunch of graphics set up for your stream, just so you can stand out from other streamers who are in the same viewer range as you. Streaming isn't something for 99% of us where you're just going to hit start streaming and then boom, you're fucking instantly famous. And for those who did get big really quick, it's one of those it's a time and a place type of thing. They put the hours in, they grinded, and then they were there when the opportunity was available. Unfortunately, nowadays, just like YouTube, Twitch is very oversaturated to the point where it's extremely difficult, even if you're a really good content creator, a really good live streamer. Twitch is very top heavy. Every single section, every single category focuses on the top streamers. Most people are too lazy to scroll down to the very bottom. Most people look at the numbers and will judge you straight off of that. So if you're not in the top 5, you're immediately a terrible streamer. Connections are a huge thing, and honestly, really nowadays, to get big on Twitch, you have to know people. You know, you have to get on other big streamers' live streams, or you have to have built a community off of a different platform like YouTube. It's next to impossible to actually make it anywhere on Twitch without help. That's just how it is. So if you're just now starting in streaming, and this is how it should always be for content creation, no matter what platform, do it for fun. Don't take it too seriously. If you're going into something that is of creative endeavors just for the sake of wanting to become rich and famous, you're not going to make it, period. Don't waste your time. Get out. But if you're doing it for fun, you enjoy the process of all of this, just continue to improve on yourself, continue to improve on your stream, and maybe one day you'll make it big. And help me, please. I need that shit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I just want to say real quick, if you go over to GoldMine.shop, links in the description. For those of you who made it to the end of the video, I will have a promo code on the screen now that'll get you 30% off anything and everything in the shop. Offer ends in a week from when the video was uploaded. Also, there's this new thing to where you can actually subscribe to my channel on YouTube. It's basically what Twitch's sub button is, where you pay $4.99 a month. You get custom emotes and a badge of how long you've been subscribed to my channel, and it's basically just a system to where you can help support my channel, because people like me get demonetized a lot. Like a lot. Thank you guys for the support. These nuts.